Yeah, we have a big stack of stuff here that I'm going through. Like I said, Ross was so nice to go down into the caves last night, and they did their cave show, Betsy and Ross, and he left some wonderful stuff here for me. But like I say, it's these are the oldie moldy. Some of them, some of the things here have no labels whatsoever. Now, of course, we did hear Linda Ronstadt with "When Will I Be Loved." We had "Crossing Muddy Waters" with John Hyatt, and "Blame It on the Girls," no label, but interesting song. And before that, of course, we had "Breakfast at Tiffany's," "Message from the Country," and "Memphis in the Meantime," another John Hyatt song, of course. Anyway, we're here talking, we're having a good time. One of the things we were discussing was, well, we were talking about old recordings and how far back they go. Like, both Stu and I remember the days of vinyl, and one of the things he remembers very well was doing one of his shows with 78 speed records, and you can't even get turntables that have 78 anymore, that you can now play them at 45 RPMs, and there's a computer program that will speed them up, which is amazing. It tells you so much of how things have changed.
Oh, without a doubt. But I read about some interesting program that was developed, I think at some university. They found some old experiments in sound recordings, a cone-shaped device with a stylus at the bottom of it, pretty much similar to the way recordings were first made. But a man in France in 1860 took a cone-shaped, like a megaphone, put a little stylus on the end of it, and he had some paper that he treated with some type of carbon, and then the stylus would scratch a line into the paper as someone would make a noise into the megaphone.
Now that just kind of gave you an image of the sound, though. That didn't actually give you a recording per se.
No, it was an experiment in the way sound worked. Well, someone at the university had one of these pieces of paper, used a computer on it, worked up some type of computer program, and was actually able to get a sound out of the recording.
What was that?
It was a little girl in 1860 singing an old song called Au Clair de Lune. Presumably it was the inventor's daughter.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, a lot of people don't realize how radical the 19th century was, where we had gone, the world had gone from something that was just a little bit beyond the Middle Ages into almost everything that we would recognize as modern.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, everything from different mechanical devices to even different theories of science and psychology, the whole bit.
Now, you have another poem there.
Yes, I do. And this one is called "You Little Nasty," and folks, no, it's not what you think it means. But this one pretty much states the way people might think. You little nasty, you've always been there. I thought you were my friend. I've laughed with you. I've cried in front of you. I've learned from you. I've hated you. You've controlled me for many years. I now know what you are. I know I have the power to control you. There you are, so quiet. But I'm no longer your slave. You little nasty box. You boob tube.
Well, you never get that from radio. Radio never controls you like that. Radio is your friend.
Yes.
Well, let us return back to a little more radio, but this is Thursday, our spoken word Thursday here on the other half of the morning, WPAZ 1370 AM from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, the Paris of Montgomery County.
And Franklin said, "Here is proof that God really loves us.